the value of self-management, and give no opportunity to the devil. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 27, the English Standard Version. The Apostle Paul is instructing the church at Ephesus and believers everywhere on the value of self-management. In the text for today, Ephesians chapter 4 verse 27, the Apostle Paul continues that which he starts in Ephesians chapter 4 verse 26. Believers, he advises, should manage their emotions in such a way that the evil one, the Satan, has no room to capitalize on their feelings. The devil, the enemy of the believer's soul, desires to do more than just distract believers or tempt them or even take them a little off course. The plan of the Satan is to destroy believers. Thus, believers have to be sober-minded, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour, according to 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8. However, take note of this important point. The devil is venomous, but the devil is not victorious. God has given those who believe everything they need to defeat the evil one. The devil is very opportunistic. He is ever lurking around with eyes like an eagle, looking for an opening to capture or recapture believers, to reclaim the advantage, to remind believers of the pleasures of sin, to lure them back into darkness. Thus, the Satan watches for an opportune time. Believers then have to take seriously the instructions in 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 9 to resist the devil. It is the same instruction the Apostle Paul gives in Ephesians chapter 6 verse 11, and also what the writer of James chapter 4 verse 7 offers. Believers cannot remain complacent in this fight. They must actively resist the devil by standing firm in their faith. And they can find the power to stand firm in their faith when they put on the full armor of God, according to Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 through to 20. One commentator opined, the devil schemes or seeks to deceive. The believer must diligently work to keep the devil from having an opportunity or advantage. The devil is persistent. He is tenacious in the fight to kill, steal, and destroy believers. Believers should endeavor to keep the Satan out of every aspect of their lives. Not even a crack should be left as an opening space for the devil, as he will galvanize on it and plant seeds of discord that can grow in the believer's spiritual experience if they believe the lies. The devil is interested in the believer's integrity. The devil wants to tarnish the believer's witness for Christ. Therefore, he goes after their uprightness. Believers have to always be on the watch. The devil thinks he is clever. He destroys believers overtly or slyly, and is more tenacious or treacherous when he is courteous and friendly, convincing believers to be callous and worldly, than when he shows his real nature and outrightly pushes believers to disobey God. Believers then must remain vigilant to avoid the onslaught of the Satan and compromise their relationship with God. Lord, help us in the fight against the Satan. so that we do not fall into spiritual mediocrity, which can corrupt the very core of our being. Amen. You have been listening to Morning Manna with Reverend Bonnie EBW Smith, Superintendent of the Moravian Church Antigua Conference and Minister of Christian Education. Have a magnificent Monday. God bless you.